Now, was there any important commander information released this week? Well, yes, there was. I'm Warren with Crackerjack Game. If you like cool cards and hot deck techs, be sure to like and follow. And the full list for this deck, it's in my Mox field. The link's in the comments. They freed my boy! Lutri the Spell Chaser now is only banned as a companion. Let the otters and copying reign free. Ikoria is one of my favorite sets of all time, and now we get to play with one of the coolest cards from the set. And one of the most powerful things you can do in Commander is play a spell twice. So when Lutri enters, if you cast it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. Double up those counter spells, double up those cantrips, double up those extra turns, baby. All while having an adorable little deck. So we're playing some other otters, obviously, like Coruscation Mage with Offspring. Cast your spells, deal some damage. We're playing Kitza, Otterball Elite. He's so good at Otterball. But most importantly, you're going to get to copy some more instants and sorceries. We're also playing Valley Flood Call. All your creatures are going to untap, and you get to play at flash speed. And let me tell you, 8 mana sorceries at instant speed are not fair. Have you seen Storm Splitter before? Do all your spell stuff, make a bunch of copies of this guy, and get to bashing. And of course, we're playing Alania, Divergent Storm. Give away a little bit of card draw, but copy your spells. Thanks, Bloomburrow. And our otters have some talent. We've got Storm Chaser's talent, get ourselves a little prowess otter token, and of course we can rebuy something from our graveyard. And there's artist talent where we're going to dump stuff into the graveyard. And maybe we'll level up so we can have our non-creature spells cost one less. Now, I never know other people's feelings on building up ramp in a blue-red deck, but I got some key cards I love to play. One is Storm the Vaults. Deal some combat damage, make some treasure. But at your end step, if you have 5 or more artifacts, which is usually very easy in a red-blue deck, transform Storm the Vault. Boom, you found Vault of Catlacan. Or should I say Tolarian Academy? Yeah, it's that good. I also really like to play Search for Azcanta in my blue-red deck. Surveil at the beginning of your upkeep, and eventually it transforms into a land as well. Azcanta the Sunken Ruin just makes blue mana, or impulses, which is great. A little bit of card selection with Dragon's Rage Channeler is nice in this deck. Ral Monsoon Mage is a little bit of ramp and a great payoff in the end. It can transform into the Leyline Prodigy and sometimes even enters with more than enough counters to hit that -8 right off the bat. We're going to play Thunderclap Drake. It's a hard name to say, but it's ramp, and it lets you copy spells for the number of times you've cast your commander. And hopefully we're casting our commander a bunch of times. Vivior Natir goes in this deck, dealing damage, getting more mana. Archmage Emeritus goes in this deck, and look at the cool art you can get from the Final Fantasy set. Cast or copy spells, draw cards. That's just going to keep the good times roll. My other secret ramp card in blue is O'Hare Patik, Deepest Epoch. Your instant spells have rebound, and even if they remove it, you get the Temple of Cyclical Time, which eventually will flip back over, but it's just another ramp card, and it's a land. I love lots of cheap spells in something like this, so we're playing Boomerang Basics. Even if you pick up your Storm Chaser's talent, a pro strat in standard decks right now, it's really good. You'll get to draw a card. We've got End the Festivities, which is 1 damage to all those token deck creatures, and maybe we'll copy it and take out everything else. Cantrips aplenty, like I said. We've got Ponder, we've got Preordain. Got to control the board a little bit, so we're taking out our opponent's artifacts. This is a reason to land ramp, by the way. I don't know what your playgroup does, but it's hard to keep artifacts on the battlefield, so join them, and then try and play lands as much as possible. We've got Epic Experiment. This is Genesis Wave, but for your instants and sorcery. And you get to put the exiled cards that you don't cast into your graveyard, which is kind of cool. And if you copy it, you'll probably just end the game. Now, I mentioned this could be extra turns as a deck, and that's kind of what I went with. So we've got Savor the Moment. It's got really sneaky text, though, so you won't get those untapped lands the next time. We've got Time Warp, and we've got Nexus of Fate. I promise this is Nexus of Fate. It looks really cool. It's hard to read. Everything you want in a card, right? The other thing I really like to do is when I'm copying stuff, you might as well try and do the commander thing. We've got Apex of Power for 10 mana, 7 cards off the top of your deck. If you cast a spell from hand, add 10 mana of 1 color. Gross. Mnemonic Deluge, exile cards from your graveyard, copy it 3 times. Time Stretch is 2 extra turns for 10 mana. I think your commander deck should be playing Consult the Star Charts. Early game, it's just a fine little cantrip. Late game, it's 4 mana, look at, 8 or 9 cards and pick the best 1 or 2. Hey look, it's another copy of Lutri in our deck. It's Fork and Reverberate. This card looks awesome in foil, by the way. Frantic Search becomes a ritual in this deck if you copy it and you have the Vault of Catlacan. And now my super sneaky ramp package that every blue deck should be playing along with the other cards that I said earlier. Whir of Invention for 0. It gets you Great Furnace, it gets you Seat of the Synod. Yes, you could lose these to a Vandal Blast from someone else, but no one's pointing in a braid at your land. One last card that I think we should really talk about is Invert Polarity. Everyone loves a good coin flip, and the best part is you win both ways. Either you counter it, or you actually get the card. Win-win. Win? I've been talking about freeing Lutri for like 5 years. I'm so glad we got him. Now you can play a commander deck. You just can't have him as companion. But who cares? We want to do this as much as humanly possible. Hope this helps.